Emergency. We got an emergency. Going into the ER. We're getting ready to operate. Getting ready to operate. My food is warmed up. I'm ready to eat my dinner, my Sunday dinner. But let me tell you what we have. So I think what I'm going to do is, this is pretty pliable. I was going to add some more liquid to it. So basically what I did was, I added a little liquid to it. And I walked by and I was like, wait, what you doing? So I think it is at a point now where I can just spoon it into the mold and tap it down. And that's what we're going to do. If you were on with me last, if not, I will go back and get some of that amazing video to share. But I want to go ahead and do this now because I love what's going on with this color and this texture. This is not hot process. This is the cold process that went wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and it's going to have hot process texture to it. But I'm going to go ahead and get it in there because it is giving, it's giving a little something, something. And I'm surprised it's doing what it's doing. And so I think the only thing about the beauty of something that went wrong is you cannot duplicate it. And you don't want to have to duplicate it. But I think we're going to have something here. And my mind is telling me yes. But my body. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw a little R. Kelly in there on a Sunday. So what I did with this, again, rebatching. This is a rebatch, somewhat of a rebatch. I didn't let it go all the way through the rebatch because, again, I'm just trying to get it to where I can actually work with it and get it in this mold. And so it is cooperating, if you will. All I did was just somewhat kind of melt it back down. It's giving me lumpy, but I think it's going to do a thing, y'all. So, again, we were working with a cold process that accelerated on me, is what we were doing. They accelerated on me. And I'm the kind of person I cannot look at something that irritates me. You can't stay in my presence if you irritate me. And so I put it back in the bowl, 2 solid loaves of soap. I put it back in the bowl, and then I proceeded to rebatch it, thinking that was going to take a day. I was like, oh, that's going to take a day. But then I walked by and I stuck the thing into it, and I was like, wait, what? And this is what we have. But I like what it was doing. So what I'm going to do is try and smash it down. I'm going to try and smash it down. It's going to, like I said, it's going to be giving me hot process. You know, and it started to gel. So it may heat back up and gel again. But even whatever it turns out to be, it's something that we can work with over here at $5 Fridays, right? Because it's all about the fragrance. And let me tell you, it's still the same wonderful recipe, skin loving. But I think it's going to turn out to be something. We're going to be like, dang, I wish we could do that again. Because, you know, soap would do that. Crafting would do that, period. It's got a life of its own, okay? And I think in the end, if I have to just, you know, wipe the top, smooth out the top, you know what I'm saying? Or shave off the top. We've had to do that a time or two. Who hasn't? You know? But that part, you know? Just trying to get it all the way to the ends, you know? All right? And we'll see how she cuts. We will see how she cuts. And she is hot. All right, in my gloved fingers. We are saving a soap, y'all. Because what we're not going to do is lose 36 bars of soap. Right? We are not going to lose 36 bars of soap. This is 10 pounds of oils. And I think it's still going to gel. Now what I can do, you know, it's definitely hot. I don't think I have to do anything. Let's just touch and agree. That's what we're going to do. We're going to touch and agree. We're going to touch and agree that this baby comes through. We're saving it. We're saving it. We're going to touch and agree. You know, miracles do happen, as they say. I think the top, like I said, and one thing about soap making, y'all, the true real estate of the soap is down to the 1 inch. So if I was to do like that and just, you know, down to the 1, I think what I'm going to do is I might shave off top, or I might just let it stay on there because people don't know what they don't know. We don't know that soap ain't supposed to look like this. But I think this color, I think in the kind of cut that we do, a nice crinkle cut that we do, I think we're going to have something. I think we're going to know something. Wait a minute, let me see. Hey, this is soap. This is soap. It is a cold process that accelerated on me real bad. Okay, it accelerated on me real bad. I took it and put it back in the bowl and put this on a double boiler. Put it over like a double boiler and melted it back down, which is technically rebatching, but usually you rebatch after it solidifies, you shave it down and then melt it back down. I was like, we're not waiting on that. It started to gel. It went solid enough that I could actually hold the loaf. I put the loaf back in the bowl, added a little bit more water to it, and just let it heat up. It was also gelling because it was accelerating, and so I was able to start stirring it up. And I said, you know what? I think I can get that in the mold. It's going to have a lot of character. It's going to have a lot of texture and a lot of character. It's going to be a nice rustic bar. I am manifesting here. Because I'm telling you, the fact that I now have it back in the mold is a miracle in and of itself. I can't see that screen. So I'm excited about it. My goal today was to make 5 loaves. So these are 4. This was my first time using a particular fragrance. And I'm using a new fragrance company, so as I always say, you never know the outcome of the soap to the outcome of the soap. And I mix pretty heavily, so I kind of passed that trace threshold for this fragrance, and with the color pattern that I was using, it just got away from me. And so, you know, here we are. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let it hang out as I normally do, 12 hours overnight, probably 24 hours really, because tomorrow about the same time I will be ready. I'll get ready to cut it. I'll, see what it look like. We'll give it 24, and then I'm gonna, in a little bit, I got one more batch to make. That was on but in that this took all I had. I'm gonna probably, and after a disaster like this, you want to be like, oh, I done missed that window to make perfect soap. So I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. But I cannot wait. The fact that I have this in the mold and all that went on, I'm gonna grab this video. I'm gonna use some of the cut video, and I'm gonna get some of the video earlier of me making this when it went wrong. And we're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna have a good time with it. All right. I'm gonna clean this. I know exactly how I'm gonna clean it. Okay, so we ain't gonna worry about that either. All right, I just like I said, jump back on the kitchen video, and I'm gonna go. That's my dinner, so I'm gonna go get my dinner. And y'all have a good one. Thank you so much.